Take it, march, and march. From the march, tap and reach. Take a tap and reach. Reach across, here we go. It's front and front. It's 4, 3. Now step touch together. Take it together here. Now march it out, you march. Take it, march it here. Now out, out, in. It's a out, out, in. If you can, start taking it a little bit lower, warming your legs up a little bit more as you take it down. Now this time, march wide, keep it wide, keep your wide march, plant your feet, take your squats here, take it down and up. So start small, get everything warming up. We are going to finish this one, stay low, take a cow cat, move through your spine. Use it, open your chest, round through your spine. Take a couple more right here. This time, roll all the way up. Here comes the roll up. Let's tap and reach again. Here we go. It's a tap and reach. Now reach across, take it front. And we are taking this to a tap to the side. So start shifting. Now reach and pull. Here we go. We reach, we pull. Here's your up and your down. Up and down. Now this time, curl it in. Back knee comes in, add your curl. Open your hip. Now hold this one in. Sink a little deeper. Open up between your shoulder blades. Release your arms down. Bring yourself up. Take a tap and reach. Here's your up and up. Reach across, take it front. And we start taking this off to the side. We're going to catch the other side. Little tap, tap. And now it's your reach and pull. Plant your feet, reach up, bring it down. Up, bring it down. Here comes knee in. Add your curl right here. Now we're going to hold this in. Hold it in. Add your extra stretch. Release your arms. Bring yourself up. Add your tap. There's a tap and reach. Reach across the front here. Hamstring curl, pull it back. Add some curls here. Now we want to warm up the front of our legs a little bit more. First move we're going to do today will be a wall squat. I have my wall ready to go. If you don't have wall space, you can always do it in the middle of the room. Maybe you do a chair, but I do encourage you, if you can find a spot to do it on the wall, just feels a little different, works you in a little different way. Here is knee up, pull down. There's the knee. So today we're going to do 4 moves, repeat it, and then move on to the next set. Knee up, pull down. One more time, hamstring curl, pull back. There's the curl and the pull. We are going to march it out here. Take a sip of water if you want to take some water. It is time to set yourself up for your wall squat. Now with your wall squat, we're here for 45 seconds. Back of the head is on the wall. Get your shoulders back. And then if you don't feel any work happening, you want to make sure you're engaged, so your low back is against the wall, shoulders are back of the head, great check-in for your posture. And you should feel some good work happening in your thighs right here. And you would remember to breathe. Keep holding it here. There's your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself up wherever that is for you gracefully. It's going to be a little jump rope. So we want to shake it out after doing our wall squat or any squats that you did. It's just nice to give yourself a little jumping. I'm not really jumping. This is one option though, the marching. Feel free to take it up a little bit if you want to take a little side to side. You can also do heel lifts. And if you want to add the full jump, go for it. We have 15 more seconds here. Our next move is going to be push-ups. I'll be doing them on the wall because I set all my weights on my bench. So we're going to be doing push-ups and then we're going to skate after we finish the push-ups. Those are the 4 moves we're doing the first time through. Here we go. Set yourself up with your push-ups. Wherever that is, high, low. It's your straight line and you're adding your movement. So where you put your feet is going to change the effort that you make with the push-up. The closer your feet are together, the more work you're going to do. Now we always want to pay attention to the form. Now, chances are, well, you could always move quickly. That's an easy way to avoid doing the work. But if you're down lower, your push-ups might be going a little bit slower. We have one more push-up, and now you're going to move into your skating. And the skating will be your side to side. Push and glide, push and glide. There's the reach. Now, if you want to add a little more twist, if you want to take it a little bit lower, wherever your skating works for you today. Push and glide, push and glide. Keep going. We have about 10 more seconds here. Finish this one, and we are coming back into our wall squat. Or if you chose to do your squat someplace else. Now, set yourself up. Then you're going to take a little peek, right? You want to have your feet in alignment. Now, if you might be a little higher, you're not going to feel as much work happening. You try to get 90-90. Wiggle your toes just a little bit. Then you're not going to be crunching through your toes. And then great chance to check your posture with back of the head against the wall. Shoulders back. We often don't like that part. And then what are you doing right here? Your core, pull it in. Ooh, one more second, and then start bringing yourself up, slide down, whatever works. Here comes your jumping. So that's your chance. Shake out your thighs. And you take it at whatever pace feels good. And you could be taking your little side to side. You could be keeping the toes down, lifting just the heels. It is your workout. You take the move where it works best for you. And warming up, have to get fan going now. Ten more seconds. And here come your push-ups. Wherever you like to take your push-ups, I'll be sticking to the wall today. Feel free to take it down to the floor, a bench, whatever is working for you. You do want to challenge yourself though. So if you feel this, you're not taking enough effort, start adding little elements. It could be lifting a leg. That's going to have you do more work with your chest as you take the push-up. Now we're going to do one more push-up here, and you are taking it to your skating. Let's skate side to side. Now, depending on how your back feels, you would stay more upright if it irritates your back. But if you feel okay and you have your core engaged, you could take your slide side to side a little lower. You're going to be using more legs. You could take the leg up. That's working on your balance a little bit more. And we're going to repeat the 4 moves one more time. So today we're going to do all the moves 3 times and then move on to the next set. That means we have one more wall squat to go. So finish this. Start setting yourself up. Quick, you don't want to miss any of the fun of the wall squat. Set yourself up. Then just a quick check-in form. 90 at the knees, 90 at the hips. Zip the core, so feel the low back. You still keep your curve. Feel your rib cage, the back of your rib cage against the wall. Shoulders are back. And you're breathing, right? Oh, I think it's been a while since we've done this. The burn is real. And there it comes. Bring yourself up so you can start doing your jump rope. You have to get up whatever method works for you. I didn't yell there. There we go. So the jumping is a chance for you to let the thighs, let all that burn go as you add your little jumping here. It's also a chance. Shoulders down and back. Last finishing it here. It is time for your push-ups. Set yourself up wherever you like to take your push-ups. Hands in line with your chest. That's a big deal because if your hands are too high, You will feel it in your shoulders. We want the work to be in the chest. And think of your body moving as a straight line so you could squeeze the glutes. Head is in a straight line with your heels. One more time. Bring yourself up. We are going to skate. Let everything shake it out. Last time here. Then we're going to move on to our next set. Our next set is going to be lunging, rows. We're going to do our little wood chop side to side. We have 15 more seconds. And finish it here. Grab a sip of water. Give yourself a little sip of water. We're going to start moving on. It's going to be lunges, just lunges, alternating, stepping back. We don't have to worry about any arm work, but I am going to grab weights as I take my lunge back. So I'm going to add the resistance, but I'm just going to really work on the lower body. So upper body can stay relaxed. Weights, no weights. Step back, slide down, bring it up. One more time each side, and then we're going right into the next move, which will be some rows. You're going to hinge, bring it down. I'm going to grab a little heavier set of weights. I like to use my heaviest weights for rows. Here comes your rows. Just make sure you are really solid through your low back. You might have to really focus on pulling the core in. And when I say core, everybody usually thinks belly button, but can you think about this space that's right below the belly button and make sure that that is engaged as you add your rows. Knees stay slightly bent, and that is to protect your low back as well. Start bringing yourself all the way up. And we are going to go into our wood chop movement. Today's is going to be the one where you kind of reach up and over. You would be up here and you rotate, bring it down. Bring it up, rotate, bring it down. There's your up and your down. Bring it up, rotate down. There's a length, core, control. Bring it up and down. We're going to do 3 more here. Finish this one, and then just quickly take it over to the other side. Arms up, and there comes the other side. There's your up, down, up, down. And really think, engage the core. And we're using our legs, you have got to release your back heel. That is to protect your knee. We're taking 1 more here. You're going to bring yourself up. We are coming right back to our alternating lunges. Weights are optional, you don't have to grab them. I'm taking one in each hand, and you could go with your heaviest weights here. I took my middle, but these are legs, big muscle group. So heavier weights would be completely a good idea. I just decided to go medium because the thing is with lunging, form is really important. We want to make sure we keep our knees safe. Ooh. And you're moving at your pace. You might want to go a little bit slower. You might want to go a little bit quicker, your choice. Just make sure you get your full slide down, press, bring it up. Right here, core, squeeze the glute, and then step. We'll do one more on each side, and then you're going to transition right into your rows. You could keep the weights on the side. As you take it down, here comes the pull and the release. Now this time I kept my palms on the outside of my thighs. It just changes the rows a little bit, but where do you need it most? So you could be going back to where the arms are in front, or you could keep it right here on the side. And with this, I do like us to keep our gaze towards the floor. That's to protect your neck and to help keep your whole spine in alignment. One last one here. We are going back to the wood chop movement. You choose whatever size weight you want. Arms will be up. You add your rotation. Arms are going to go up. Add your rotation. Take it up. Bring it down. Take it up. Bring it down. So think engagement though. Here comes control with your core and your legs. Press and bring it up. So you could use momentum, but let's try to keep this super active, engaged as you take it up. Now let's go ahead, take it to the other side. Arms are up. There comes your down. And you might notice one side feels better than the other. Here's your slide. You should feel some core work happening here. Shoulders, legs. 3, 2. Here comes your last one. Go ahead, set your weight down. Give yourself a little shake. I'm only going to do 2 sets. I want to make sure we get our biceps and triceps in. I'll add in the extra depending on time. Give yourself a little shake. Grab a sip of water. First move is going to be biceps and knee lifts. Choose a size weight you want for that. Now, it's going to be biceps, right? But if you want to add more, it would be adding your knee lift when you're ready. Now, keep the knee lift as purposeful as the bicep curls. So you want to think you're still standing up tall, you're staying lifted through your hip and your core as you lift each leg. Now, maybe you don't want to lift the leg all the way. You could get the same benefit shifting the weight, taking a little toe tap. Here comes your last one. Now we're going to switch, and we're going to take this into tricep kickbacks Technically, you would use the same size weight for your triceps as you do for your biceps, but I don't follow the textbook, so I have to switch up my weights as I take my kickbacks right here. So the kickback, this is for your triceps specifically. You'll notice my shoulder doesn't move, and when my arm comes down, it stops at 90. That's intentional. Makes it a little bit harder, honestly. But it's also a form thing, so you don't use momentum when you lift your arm. Now I'm doing this out in space, I'm supporting myself on my leg. You could do this on your chair. You could do this supporting yourself on your bench. Here comes your last one, and then just switch the hands. So today I also intentionally take it to the other side. I wanted us to work one at a time when it came to our triceps. I usually do some overhead, but I wanted you to just be aware of your strength in each arm. We're taking one more here. Bring yourself all the way up. We're going into overhead presses. You choose the size weight you want for your overhead presses. I'm going to have my palms face my ears, heels under hips. There's your press, and you're down. Press, bring it down. Up and down. We're doing 5 more. A little higher rep here. There is your 5, 4, 3, 2. You're going to bring your weights down. And depending on what size you like to use for your bicep curls, we're going back to our bicep curls. That'll feel good. Give your shoulders a little bit of a break. And then when you're ready, you're curling up. And then if you choose, you would add a knee lift or a heel lift. And it doesn't have to be big. You could be keeping it half as you lift and lower. Now, as we do this, just check to see that your bicep curls full range of motion. So they come all the way up, and then the elbow does go straight at the bottom. So if you like to keep that little bend at the bottom, you're going to have to let it go. And yes, I get it. That makes it a little harder, but that's the correct form. We don't want to get stuck in a contracted bicep. Here comes your last one, and then we're moving on to our triceps. Weights, and if you're still using the same size weight, here comes the up, and then press back, and press back. Now, we're really stable. The only the elbow joint moves. The rest of us, static. Now, let's keep this one up right here. Lift it up, hold it up, add a little pulse and pulse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arm can come down. We take it to the other side. Set yourself up. There's the beginning. There's your extension. Now right here, my arm, upper arm, parallel to the floor. This time, keep it up. Here comes the lift. Add your little lift and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weight comes down. Woo, give it a little shake out. Here comes overhead press. Now you could do this time if you want the variation. Palms would face the front. There's your up and down. Up. And just check. Soften the knees. Engage the core. Pull in the rib cage. Keep it going for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your weights down. Set them by the side. I have just a little bit more time, so I'm going to have us do our single-legged deadlift, and we're going to add a twist. Back foot can stay down. You could lift it up. I'm going to do my first one down. Add your hinge. Add your twist. Center. Bring yourself all the way up. Little reset. We're going to do 2 more on this side. Hinge. Twist. Center. Engage. Bring it up. One more time. And now we're going to switch. Take it to the other side. So the other foot, it's your hinge, your twist, up. So think hinge, engage. Here's the twist, that's mid back, center. Bring it up. One more time here. You're down, twist. Yes, we took our time. Center. You'll bring it up right here. Give yourself a nice little shoulder roll right here. Shake your legs out a little bit. Let's take this to a hamstring stretch. Right foot to the front. Hips are going to slide back. You're stretching the back of the front leg. We're going to hold it just a little bit. Feel the stretch here. Level out your hips. Bring yourself up. Slide the left leg back. Give yourself a calf stretch here. Arms reach up. Stretch through your tricep on the left side. Reach up, and now your tricep on the other side. Bring your arms down. I do want you to bend the knee. Give yourself a little tuck right here so you get a little extra stretch. Front of the leg. We're not going to hold it very long. Bring yourself all the way up. Take the left leg behind the right. Reach up, side stretch. Bring yourself to center. Here is your hinge. Support yourself, lengthen. Bring yourself all the way up. You can uncross your legs. Here comes the hamstring on the other side. Hips slide back. Hold this stretch here. We start bringing ourselves up. Take your right leg behind. There's the calf stretch. One more time, tricep stretch. Take your arms up. One arm behind, stretch. So we're getting the lower leg, our tricep, fingertips reach up. Switching sides. Bring your arms down. Here comes the bend of the back knee, adding a little extra stretch here. Squeeze the glute, try to stay upright. Bring yourself up. Now you're going to slide the right leg behind the left, and you don't have to do this part. You can take your feet next to each other. Here's the stretch to the side. Bring yourself to center. Here comes your forward fold. Halfway though, I want you to support yourself on your thighs, meaning ground your hands into your thighs. You can push your hips back and get really long from the tailbone to the top of the head. So I want you to think length here. You should feel a stretch in the back of your legs, but it's not about going super deep. We're gonna bring ourselves all the way up. Find your balance. I do wanna do our quadricep stretch. We did our wall squats. Want to make sure you get a nice stretch for the front of the thigh right here. Let your shoulder relax. Now maybe your heel comes to your glute, maybe it's a little further back. Doesn't really matter. What we want to do is feel a stretch down the front of your thigh. Release this one, take it over to the other side. And yes, I'm using the wall. And there comes hip to the front. This is a large muscle group, so you want to make sure you get a good stretch down the front of the leg. Let's go ahead, release the leg. I want to give you a big shoulder roll here. Arms are going to come to this side. Open up your chest. Lift the chest to the ceiling. Now you're going to take your thumbs, flip them down, and then let's clasp our hands behind our back. Lift your chest a little bit more. Chance to stretch. Shoulders, chest. Hands can release, hug a big ball, open between your shoulder blades, and a little off to one side, center, off to the other side, center. Open up your arms, lift your chest. Arms can come down. We're taking our big inhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, blow it out. Here is the inhale up. Exhale out. One more time. Here is the inhale. Here is the exhale. And thank you all very much.